Fennel can be used in a variety of ways, but it's also one of the most overlooked vegetables. Here it's caramelized with an onion to make for a rich and flavorful pasta dish. Start by cutting the stalks off a bulb of fennel. Remove the outer layer if it's dirty, but you can still use it if you wash and peel. Cut the bulb in half and slice into thin pieces, probably about 1/8 of an inch thick. Then remove the fronds from the stalks, give them a good mince, and reserve for later. Remove the ends and peel a yellow onion. Cut it in half, and in a similar fashion, slice it up, but try and make it slightly thinner than the fennel. However, it doesn't have to be perfect. Next, crush and peel a couple garlic cloves, and cut and finely grate a few ounces of Parmesan cheese. In a large skillet on medium heat, add about 1/4 cup of olive oil, and the garlic cloves. Stir them around for about 30 seconds so they flavor the oil. Drop in the fennel, stir, and reduce the heat to medium-low. The fennel needs a good 10-minute head start from the onion since it's much heartier. Add a pinch of salt and cover with a lid for a few minutes. As the fennel caramelizes, its light licorice flavor will become sweet and mild. Once it is softened a good amount, add in the onion, along with another pinch of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper to balance out the sweetness from the vegetables. Give that a good stir to separate all the onion pieces and coat in the oil before covering with the lid for another few minutes to help speed up the cooking process. After they caramelize some more, pour in about 1/4 cup of water to deglaze the pan and add some moisture while they finish cooking. Once your pot of water comes to a boil, add a small handful of salt, before dropping in a box of spaghetti, which is the perfect shape to mix with the fennel and onion slices. And once they are fully caramelized, add a few grinds of black pepper and taste for salt before giving them one final mix. A minute before the pasta is al dente, add a ladle of the pasta water to the pan along with half of the reserved fennel fronds, and then start dropping in the spaghetti, which will finish cooking in the pan. Give it a few good tosses on low heat. Then pour in another ladle of pasta water and continue to toss quickly for about a minute to help build the sauce. Now with the heat off, add one last small ladle of pasta water and then most of the grated cheese. At this point, carefully try and toss the pasta back and forth with your hands on the pan, which will help thicken the sauce. But you can also just continue to use the tongs until it all comes together and the cheese and vegetables are mixed in well. The fennel and onion will essentially become part of the pasta and will make for a very unique and tasty spaghetti. Plate it up in a neat pile, add a spoonful of the good stuff from the bottom of the pan, and top with more cheese and fennel fronds before enjoying.